Back to Pigskin Holiday, everyone. Mario Lights Out Spina, Carl C.T. Terry, Ed the Man Perol. Welcome back, everybody.
What trays are out?
They're all out of
what the hell happened?
Whatever's going on. It's a
Huh?
bunch of men around here, dude, just messing stuff up.
What's wrong with my...
This segment brought to you by Holy Shirts and Pants. The best pants I've ever worn in my life. I'm just gonna... Yeah, Holy Shirts and Pants.
And Natty Daddy.
And Natty Daddy.
Thanks, CT.
Yeah.
You got it.
And Third Down Powder Donuts.
Oh, boy.
Because Take 3 are just like sawdust.
Yeah, those are
It's like chewing on fucking corkboard.
Uncle Red and Aunt Flo's farm raised tampons.
Uncle Red and Aunt Flo's farm raised tampons, dude.
That's worse than wet pork rinds.
Right. There's nothing worse than a wet pork rind besides a machine-grown tampon. It's nothing like it. Anyways.
Uncle Red and Aunt Farmer.
Thank you for joining us for my favorite segment. For these guys, probably least favorite segment. Holy shit, that pisses me off.
Holy piss!
FaceTime.
There's been... Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. It's all about this.
But you?
No, frame me.
I
Frame the
killed
hell
you.
out of me, man.
You
I
just
didn't know
hit
what
me.
she was doing. I was high-fiving
Mario
her.
was like, yeah.
I saw a hand right here, so I high-fived it. Don't cut me. This guy's trying to cut people over here.
That's what I do.
There was all kinds of stuff
Merry
that happened
Christmas,
this...
motherfucker!
Yeah. There's been all kinds of crazy stuff that happened. There's been all kinds of crazy stuff that happened. I can't lightheaded. All kinds of crazy stuff happened in the NFL this week. Lots of stuff pissed me off, particularly one thing and one person. But we'll cover that in a second. Guys, this whole season has been just chock full of just crazy stuff. Lead changes, the fourth quarter comebacks, the second half comebacks, the individual performances, and this week has been short of nothing else. I mean, it's just been an incredible week of football.
Insanity.
Now, Ed, since you're to my left, and I normally go to the left.
My self-insanity is taking its toll.
Yeah.
Some Pantera for you.
Oh, yeah.
Ham salad is for lunch.
Psycho Holiday. Show us no.
Now, Ed.
The man parent.
The man parent. Which is a complete accident. That was not even... Anyways. Ed, like we said, many ups and many downs this week in football. I want you to tell me, please give me your holy caca moment of the week.
You said caca.
Holy shit.
Short for poo-poo.
Tim Tebow threw 4 picks this week.
Yeah, holy shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit.
That pisses me off.
Tim Tebow threw 4 picks and 2 of them were returned for... Well, he did 4 picks in the second half, 2 of which were a pick 6 within 18 seconds of each other. During that time, Eddie Rowe returned one of those kickoffs back for a 94-yard touchdown. It was called back on a penalty. It didn't matter. Tebow didn't have enough magic. Here's the problem. Holy shit, this is what pisses me off. I'm not sure what part I'm on, so let's cover both.
Whatever, dude.
The Broncos' defense is what's kept Tim Tebow able to do his magic. Keep the game close.
Yes.
The last 2 weeks, the Broncos' defense has allowed more than 40 points.
Yeah.
Now here's where it gets kind of crazy, okay? I won't get into the stats, okay? Let's just say that the Broncos faced the Bills team that had lost 7 straight.
Yes.
The Broncos have now lost 2 straight. And next week, the Broncos at Mile High have a showdown with KC. No. This is
game
as big as the Cowboys-Giants game.
This game is could be exactly why you don't trade within the division.
Exactly. You have the Raiders and the Broncos vying for the division title and the playoff berth. You have Kyle Orton, who traded from Denver to KC, who Tebow was his backup, and now Tebow's the starter.
And you have the Chiefs, who are pissed because they just lost their playoff berth by losing to Oakland.
And here's the thing about that. This is what kind of, I wouldn't say it pisses me off, but it weirds me out a little bit. At one point, the Chiefs are about to attempt to score the winning score for the game against the Raiders at Arrowhead last weekend. And if they win, if they get to play and they win the division. Well, they didn't get to play because the Raiders forced a field goal and blocked. Seymour blocked his second field goal of the day.
Former Patriot.
And the Chiefs go from a division win to a no playoff berth.
A hopeless season.
What the hell?
Sorry about you.
That leaves
Get
Oakland.
your ticket home.
That leaves Oakland in the driver's seat as far as that game goes.
Right.
Okay. So Denver and Oakland are vying for that last spot in that division.
Tied.
And Denver holds a tiebreaker though. So if they both win, Denver wins. If they both lose, Denver wins. If Denver loses and Oakland wins, no accept. So Tebow, just win the game. Okay?
Just win.
Other than that,
Get the W.
there's not much more to say about that game except for the Oakland KC game was a 16-15 overtime win for Oakland at KC at Arrowhead, and the Broncos just laid a big fat egg against Buffalo, which kind of pisses me off because I kind of wanted Tebow and the Broncos to use this game as a building game and kind of lock stuff up right away, and it didn't happen. So I still believe in Tebow though, and even if they don't win this weekend and don't do anything else and go home and play golf next week, I still love me some Tebow.
Right? Very nice. Very nice, sir.
Okay.
Now, CT, I need you to holy shit piss me off.
You want me to hit all of it? All at
Hit
once?
all of it, man.
Wow, this is intense. I've never done that.
Hit all of it,
I
man.
can do it.
All cylinders. Hit the ground running.
All right.
Hit the ground running.
Well,
this is a song.
Yeah.
This is going to mark something kind of special for this whole segment, is because this is the first time I've had more holy shit than what pisses me off.
Whoa! Dude!
Before we go too far, let me just remind you this small thing I still have to came in from somewhere.
Okay.
I forgot.
Alright.
I got confused.
Well, yeah. I got you. I
can
got
put-
you, baby.
There's a good spot for that right in here.
I'm sorry.
So,
Do not be sorry.
holy shit. Right now, we have 6 quarterbacks, 6, that are over 4,000 yards. And there's 3 more that if they have just a subpar game for them, that will bust 4,000. So that's a grand total, in theory, of 9 quarterbacks this year over 4,000 yards. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Wow. You know, we talked about this turning into a passing league. This is proof right here.
Week 1 showed us that.
Yeah.
Saints and Packers.
So I'm going to just run down the list right quick. The yardage and then the touchdowns followed. We've got Tom Brady leading with 4,897 yards and 36 touchdowns. Drew Brees, 4,780 yards with 37 touchdowns.
37 times? What?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, 4,643 yards, 45 touchdowns.
Oh my gosh.
45 touchdowns.
Oh my gosh.
Eli Manning, what I was talking about earlier, something to prove. He did it this year. 4,587 yards and 26 touchdowns.
Good on you, Eli.
Matt Stafford, 4,518 yards with 36 touchdowns.
Wow.
He's tied with Brady.
That's
36
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
That's it. That's awesome.
And then Phillip Rivers is going to round that out with 4,314 yards and 29 touches. Now, if these next 3 play a good, decent game this week, they also will be over 4,000. And that's Tony Romo with 3,895 and 29 touchdowns. Cam Newton, who has 3,893 yards and 20 touches. And then Big Ben You know, he has 3,856 yards and 21 touches. So go ahead and hit on Newton while we're there.
I was gonna say, Ed, yeah.
Before I move on.
Hit us with your Newton info, your new foe.
Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, it's too bad they had those few weeks off, so to speak, because the pendulum from high to low and then back up. So the comment was made this week if they had the rushing game that they've had recently, they could have went for that. Anyway, Cam Newton has broken records all year long. Okay, most recently, 91-yard touchdown pass to LaFell from the end. He pretty much threw the ball from the end zone, but the ball was spotted at the 9-yard line. That was a Carolina record. The franchise record for the longest
touchdown pass
for a touchdown. The NFL record he broke was Peyton Manning's record for a rookie quarterback yards passing in a season, which he had just blown past that, and he's got a game left.
Yeah,
you know. So Cam, and he also had a 49-yard touchdown run, which helped him set a third record for the day. Okay, for quarterbacks rushing touchdowns with 14 this year.
Yeah.
Gronkowski over in New England set the tight end record with 16 this year. Actually, I think 15 broke it.
Yeah,
right?
15 broke it, and then 16 just
Then he's got 14 as the quarterback.
Plus the throwing ones.
I haven't even covered his rushing yards. But anyway, that's, yeah. So, anyway, CT, thank you for the Cam break.
Yes.
Please proceed forward.
Well, the other thing that I kind of wanted to touch on is the top touchdown people, basically, in the rushing receiving section. Now, the cool thing that I kind of wanted to touch on is just for the 9th and 10th spot, the list fills up a full page. Because we have that many tied for that many. So let's just run down this list right quick for players and then their amount of touchdowns this year. LaShawn McCoy's leading the pack all the way through, 20 touchdowns. Wow. That's insane. Followed closely by Rob Gronkowski, 16. Then Calvin Johnson with 15. Cam Newton has 14. You know, we just talked about that. That's insane. Marshawn Lynch, 13. He's tied with Ray Rice and Adrian Peterson, who also have 13.
It's good company.
By the way,
that's good company.
Tours me up this week. He's out for the season.
Who's that?
Peterson.
Oh, Peterson.
He's
Peterson. Yes.
ACO, MCO. I forget.
I think it's MCO.
Then we've got Arian Foster and Jordy Nelson tied at 12. Then Maurice Jones-Drew with 11. Beanie Wells with 10.
Huh.
Now here's where it gets kind of fun. With 9 touchdowns, we have 12 different guys.
Wow.
With 9 touchdowns. Ahmed Bradshaw, Des Bryant, Eric Decker, Jimmy Graham, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, Greg Jennings, Richard Mendenhall, Laurent Robinson, Mike Tolbert, Michael Turner, and Wes Welker. Wow.
That is a hell of a list.
Know what's awesome? We've got Gronkowski up here in 2, and then right here, we've got Green Ellis
I don't want to hear
and
it.
Wes
I don't want
Welker.
to hear this crap. I don't want to hear it.
Look at there.
I don't want to hear it.
And then not to mention...
What was the last 2 players on that list?
Well, the last 2 players on the list were Michael Turner and Wes Welker.
Yeah.
And then Wes Welker brought me into, the fact that Green Ellis, Wes Welker, and Gronkowski are all on this top 10 list as far as touchdowns. And they're all led, of course, by Tom Brady, who's leading the quarterbacks right now. Yeah, that's what he did to your face.
Yeah, I know. That's what he does to everybody.
He did pretty much.
Spray you with that.
And then...
You did.
I'm sorry.
It was good. I liked it.
Me too.
To top out the list, we've got a whole other gaggle of guys that are tied at 8 touchdowns. You like that gaggle?
Gaggle again? This is the second time we have Gaggle on the show this year.
We've got Plaxico Burress, Michael Bush, Victor Cruz, Percy Harvin, Santonio Holmes, Vincent Jackson, Brandon Jacobs, Lance Moore, Darren Sproles, Mike Wallace, and Roddy White. All on 8 touchdowns.
There's some Giants, some Steelers,
Can I interject?
You can.
Does anybody else find it odd that the Jets' leading receiver and Santonio Holmes only has 8 touchdowns. But yet, the Jets' lowest receiver in Plexico Burress also has 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, isn't that kind of funny? How is he really the lowest if he's tied with the highest?
No, I mean as far as yardage.
Well, yeah, but still. I mean,
Right. Red zone.
Yeah, you know.
Because Plexico Burress is 6'6",
Yeah.
and it's
No, you know that points to. We hit this earlier in the first quarter, I think it was.
Mark Sanchez sucks balls.
The Schottenheimer game plan.
You're like, yes and yes.
I will say, just like I said all year long, once they drafted Greg McElroy, just because I'm a Bama fan, they should have started Greg McElroy.
And I think
But
they
I don't
might-
know. I don't know. I mean,
They might have to start doing that next year. That'd be something for them to try.
yeah.
I think they ought to.
See how it does in the preseason.
So that's all I've got. I just kind of wanted to run through those lists right quick because I thought that was some interesting little stats.
Yeah.
Especially, the fact that we almost have 1/3 of the league over 4,000 as far as the quarterbacks go.
Yeah. Yeah. Which leads me to me, ladies and gentlemen, my holy shit of the week. And it's, you've seen it 1,000 times. It's been replayed on every possible sports channel the day that it happened. Whatever. Is Jerome Simpson does a goddamn front flip over a defender to get in the end zone for a touchdown. I remember whenever I was really young and I watched Randall Cunningham, quarterback for the Eagles back in the day.
Well,
Physically hurdle.
I loved Cunningham. He was the man.
Physically hurdle a guy. And that was the last time that I had seen a play like that. Physically seen a play like that. Watched it happen. And then whenever I see this, it's just that, immediately, the first thing that I say is what this segment is all about. Holy shit, did that really just happen? The guy really did a flip. Really was sprinting, almost dead stop, front flip over a defender for a touchdown.
You know what's cool about that play?